This space is now a juvenile detention center, but back in the 1880s, it was the Bordentown Manual Training and Industrial School where African-American kids could not only get an education, but learn an important trade. The historic New Jersey Manual Training and Industrial School for Colored Youth is one of the state's best-kept secret treasures. Its doors were opened back in 1886, and it was the first of its kind to offer the type of education that could help African-American children learn important trades that could then enable them to earn a living and support their families. World-famous people not only knew of this school, but visited and even spoke here. First Lady Eleanor Roosevelt gave a speech, and Einstein was no stranger to the school either. But despite visits by these luminaries, Bordentown's educational system was deeply segregated at the time. This school was so special to students because here they could just focus on their education and not worry about racial issues within the classroom.
I didn't get the inspiration from all white teachers. I never had black teachers. I didn't get that feeling.
And you got that here?
Oh, definitely.
Okay.
When I came here, boy, I'm telling you, I was dove into research. I didn't have an idea I was going to go that way. But that's inspiration, dealing with fellows of your peer, you know, your type, and you're helping each other. So, I mean, you know, doing the homework was like a picnic. You know, you wanted to do it. However, during the time, your spare time, the faculty and staff, especially in the vocational trade, would come and work on the buildings. You could watch them and work with them and stand beside them and watch and catch on, besides, you know, playing sports and whatever. So it was a unique situation that you were in that you wouldn't get other places.
A tight community developed here among faculty members, their children, and their students. What was it like growing up here?
Oh, it was wonderful. I had a beautiful childhood, lovely memories. All these spacious grounds that you hear were our playgrounds. And we lived in a circle of homes. There were 5 homes in the circle where I lived. 2 families to the house. Several of them had children and a couple did not. But we spent like the summers outside playing rope, jumping rope, riding bicycles, didn't have to worry about traffic and whatnot. And the winters were spent sled riding for hours and hours because we had a big hill on the other side of the campus and we had a short hill that you could see right here, right to our houses. And so that's what our homemade activities were, because everything was right here. Everything was self-contained.
A monument has been erected right here by the former school to further its legacy. The Bordentown Manual Training and Industrial School was listed on the National Register of Historic Places in 1998. Moment in Time brought to you by Roma Bank, your mortgage and home equity specialists.